Today on MTG Unpacked, we're taking a look at this Fate Reforged 2-player Clash Pack. So I saw this online and thought I'd check it out. Looks pretty cool. So what do you get here? Power and Profit combined for the ultimate weapon. So you get 2 60-card decks, 6 premium cards with alternative art, deck box, strategy, insert, and quick reference card. And so let's see, you have 2 decks you can play against your friend, then take your favorite cards, combine them into a single deck capable of laying down some serious damage at Friday Night Magic. Back when this came out, it's no longer legal in the standard format. Includes 6 premium cards. Alright, so we looked at that already. So let's dig into this and see what we get. Is this something you picked up back in the day? What do you think of these Clash packs? I think it was only like 15 bucks when I got it a week or 2 back, so not too bad of a deal at all. Okay, so we get a, what is this bit of cardboard? Alright, the decks are tucked in there. Oh, this is a nice arrangement. Okay, so what is the, oh, everything is, that's cunning, everything's stuffed in here. Okay, so here is the deck box. That's pretty cool. And what, we've got a little divider thing, a quick reference card. So these are helpful if you're just learning how to start playing. So a few tips there about how it all works, parts of a turn and so forth. So you can check that out if you're interested. Okay, so what else? Got this postery thing here. Fate Reforged. Let's dig into it. So this was part of the Khan's block, I believe. Okay, so we have 2 decks. So we have Power, so that is the Power deck, lots of, what, Theros, Born of the Gods, Magic 2015, Khans of course, there you are, and then the Profit deck, again lots of these same sorts of sets, so you can check that out. And then we have how to play the Power deck. So talking about the Sultai clan, filling your graveyard, okay, and one of the most important cards is the Sultai Soothsayer, so we'll have to check that out. And then the Prophet deck, enchantments abound, okay, it's talking about Theros, and the Constellation mechanic, and again full graveyards. One of the key cards is Vine Weft. So it has an aura that has ability that lets you return it from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. And then on the back here, what is this? Building your own deck. Okay, so this is where they say, oh, you can turn these decks into another one. So that may be a new concept. And also the concept of sideboards. Okay. And we have another deck list here, so I'm guessing this must be something you can transform the 2 decks into, so that's a cool idea. Alright, so we'll fold this up and dig into the decks themselves. And this would actually be looks like a fun kitchen table type thing. You couldn't use it at F&M, but still might be worth picking up for fun couple of hours or more, a couple of weeks. Okay, so we have the 2 decks. Let's take a look at this one first. It looks like a Golgari deck with the green and black. Okay, so we got foils. Oh, some nice foils there. Okay, so let's take a look at the mana base before we get too excited here. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so we have a Jungle Hollow. You get your green or black mana, 2 of those, and then Swamps, we get 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and forest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So roughly equal proportions. And now we have some nice foils here. We've got a foil Reaper of the Wilds, Creature Gorgon. It's a rare, 4/5 for 4. Whenever another creature dies, scry 1. And for a black, it gains Death Touch until end of turn. For 1 and a green, it gains Hexproof until end of turn. So pretty versatile. Next up we have a foil Courser of Crufix, enchantment creature Centaur, 2/4 for 3. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library if it's a land card, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. And another foil, Whip of Erebos. So this is a legendary enchantment artifact for 4. Creatures you control have lifelink, and for 2 and 2 black, tap. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. If it would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Alright, and then the deck proper. So we've got a Baleful Eidolon with Death Touch and Bestow. So if you cast this card for its Bestow cost, it's an aura spell with Enchant Creature. Becomes a creature again if it's not attached to a creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has Death Touch. Okay, so one of those. Brain Maggot. So looking at the opponent's hand, we get 2 of those. Leaf Crown Dryad has the Bestow thing again. So pumping creatures, giving them reach. Grim Guardian with Constellation. So making opponents lose life when your enchantments or this enters battlefield. We get 2 of those. Noble Quarry, Bestow 5 and a green, so all creatures able to block it do so. Oakheart Dryads with Constellation, again pumping creatures until end of turn. 2 of those. Nyx Weaver, so a spider with reach, and you get to put cards in your graveyard. Okay, and then exile this, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. So that's how you can bounce stuff back. We get 3 of those. Grave Robber Spider. I wonder what he could do. He gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay, nasty beast. Pump him up. Loathsome Kotobalpass. How do you... Oh, I don't know what I'm reading here. I don't even know what that is. Does anyone know? Leave a note in the comments. But it must be blocked this turn if able. If you pay that cost, then when it dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 into end of turn. Nemesis of Mortals. So this one, you can make it monstrous. Monstrosity 5. So putting 5 +1/+1 counters on it. And it costs less for number of creatures in your graveyard. So 2 of those. Dark Betrayal. Destroy target black creature. So we are playing against a black deck, so that could be helpful. 2 of those. Font of Fertility, so getting some lands. Vine Weft. Okay, so this was the one they said was important. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Pay 4 and a green. Return Vine Weft from your graveyard to your hand. And it's a single green, so you can... it's sort of steep to return it from the graveyard, but you can at least get it back late in the game when you have more mana. So 2 of those. Debilitating Injury. So putting -2/-2 on a target creature. Commune with the Gods. So putting creatures or enchantments from among the top 5 cards of your library and the rest in your graveyard, which of course you can go digging in the graveyard to get them back. So we have 3 of those. Defend the Hearth. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to players this turn. That is a nice combat trick. Plummet. So destroying flying creatures. Nyx Infusion. And enchanted creature gets +2/+2 as long as it's an enchantment. Otherwise it gets -2/-2. Reviving Melody. So returning cards from graveyard to hand or enchantment. Okay. And is this a rare Night Howler enchantment creature? Horror 0/0 for 3. Has bestow 2 and 2 black. It an enchanted creature, each get +X/+X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. Another rare, Eidolon of Blossoms, enchantment creature spirit 2/2 for 4 with Constellation. Whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. And finally, Doomwake Giant. Enchantment creature giant 4/6 for 5 with Constellation. So whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn. Okay, so that looks like a nice deck, bouncing stuff back and forth from the graveyard. You've got enchantment auras. Here we've got some lifelink, card draw, removal from your opponent's hand. Okay, so we'll tuck that over there. Dig into this other deck. See what we have here, and then we'll try to figure out which is the favorite. So I'm wondering, this is probably, is this going, oh no, it's a blue black. I was thinking it might be a mono black. Oh no, there's a forest in there as well. What the heck? Okay, a 3-color deck. Interesting. Okay. So what do we got here? A Dismal Backwater. So some life gain, getting blue or black. Enters tap, 2 of those. Evolving Wilds, so searching for basic lands, 2 of those. Opulent Palace. You can add black, green, or blue to your mana pool. Enters battlefield tapped. We get, let's see, oh, playset, 4 of those. Okay, now we move on to the basics, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 swamps, probably a few less forests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. All right, and then islands, probably 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that sounds about right. Okay, so now let's check this out. We get one of these fancy foils, Necropolis Fiend. It's a rare creature demon, 4/5 for 9. Has Delve, so each card you exile from your graveyard while casting this spell pays for 1. Has Flying, pay X and tap, exile X cards from your graveyard, and you get to give target creature -X/-X until end of turn, so some nice removal there. Another foil rare, Hero's Downfall, instant for 3, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Alright, another foil rare, and this was the one they said to look out for. Sultai Ascendancy, enchantment for 3, so that's where you get the Sultai from, I guess. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard and put the rest back on top of your library in any order. So some nice foiling on that one. And another rare, we have a Scuttling Doom Engine, artifact creature construct, 6/6 for 6. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and when it dies it deals 6 damage to target opponent. Alright. Monastery Siege, another rare, enchantment for 3. So as it enters the battlefield, choose Khans or Dragons. So if you pick Khans at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card, then discard a card. Dragons, spells your opponent's cast that target you or permanent you control, cost 2 more to cast. So a nice selection there. Typhoid Rats, yes, creature rat. 1/1 for a single black with Death Touch. And if I'm not mistaken, there is multiple variants of artwork for this card. So that one's definitely pretty cool. Satyr Wayfinder, so revealing cards, grabbing lands, rest in your graveyard. So we're getting 4 of those. Okay, so we want to be digging in the graveyard again with this deck. Sultai Skullkeeper. You get to put cards, top 2 cards into your graveyard. Merciless Executioner. Each player sacks a creature. Necromancer's Assistant. Top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. So he's a creature zombie. 2 of those. Return Centaur. Zombie Centaur. Oh my god. Enters battlefield, target player puts top 4 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Sultai Soothsayer. Creature. Oh, okay, this was the one they were talking about. What was I looking at? Ascendancy. Okay, the Soothsayer was the one. Creature Naga Shaman, 2/5 for 5. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and rest into your graveyard. Okay, so we are getting 2 of those. Sultai Scavenger with Delve. So each card you exile from your graveyard while casting it pays for 1. Has flying. So we'll probably get a few of those. 2 of those. Gurmag Angler Zombie Fish with Delve to make it cheaper. Despise. So picking creatures or planeswalkers out of your opponent's hand. Annul. Some countering there. Naturalize. Destroying artifacts or enchantments. Neutralizing Blast. Counter target multicolored spell. Tygam's Scheming. So looking at the top 5 cards, any number into your graveyard, rest back on your library in any order. So depending on what you want to stuff into your graveyard, that could be useful. 2 of those, and it's sort of allowing you to, yeah, you can draw them on the next couple of turns. Sultai Banner, so picking either black, green or blue, adding that to your mana pool, or you can sack it and pay the cost and draw a card. And next we have Sultai Charm. Menu of options, destroying target mono-colored creature, target artifact or enchantment, or draw 2 cards and discard a card. So 2 of those. Murderous Cut with Delve, destroy target creature. 2 of those. Set Adrift with Delve, put target non-land permanent on top of its owner's library. Treasure Cruise with Delve, are you sensing a theme here? Draw 3 cards, so that's why you've got the blue here for some card draw. Dead Drop with Delve. Target player sacks 2 creatures. And another rare, Herald of Torment. Enchantment creature demon 3/3 for 3 with bestow 3 and 2 black. So if you cast this card for its bestow cost, it's an aura spell with enchant creature. Comes a creature again if it's not attached to a creature. Has excuse me. Has flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has flying. Some cool artwork on that one. Alright, so there we go. So we have the, let's see, the, what was it, black-green deck. So Golgari, and I think this was Sultai. So this is blue, black, and green. So leave a note in the comments which one you would pick. They both have slightly different flavors, although they seem to be heavily biased towards graveyard synergies. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.